Hello everyone! Welcome to Travel Assurance NZ, your go-to channel for moving to New Zealand. Today, I'm going to talk about the New Zealand Accredited Employer Work Visa process for 2025. This visa is your key to working in New Zealand and earning good money, most especially if you work in jobs like nursing, tech, construction or hospitality. These jobs attract high salaries ranging from 45,000 to 100,000 New Zealand dollars a year. In this video, I'm going to break down what this visa is all about so that you can have a good understanding of it. I'll talk about the latest 2025 updates so that you can have current information. I'll also talk about who can apply for the visa and give a detailed step-by-step process to get it. You will find out what this visa entails for immigrants. If you're ready to relocate and build a new life in New Zealand, let's jump in. First, let's talk about what the Accredited Employer Work Visa, or AEWV, is all about. It's a work visa that lets you work for an accredited New Zealand employer for up to 3 years, with the option to apply for permanent residency if you're in a high-demand role. You need a job offer from a company approved by Immigration New Zealand, meaning they've passed strict checks for fair pay and workplace standards. The AEWV covers a wide range of jobs, from low-skill roles like cleaning, caregiving, or barista work, to high-skill positions like software engineering, nursing, teaching, or welding. A degree is not always required, but you must have skills or experience that match the job. You'll earn at least 29.66 New Zealand dollars per hour for 30 to 40 hours a week, which works out to about 46,000 New Zealand dollars a year for entry-level jobs. Skilled roles like those in healthcare or tech can pay 70,000 to 100,000 New Zealand dollars annually. The visa also allows your partner and children to join you if you meet income requirements, and it's a pathway to long-term opportunities in New Zealand. Now let's check what's new for 2025. In 2025, the AEWV comes with some important updates you need to know. Immigration New Zealand has tightened the rules for employer accreditation to ensure only legit companies hire foreign workers. Employers must now advertise jobs locally for 4 weeks, up from 2 weeks, before offering them to you. This means you'll need proof like a job ad screenshot from seek.co.nz or trademi.co.nz for your visa application. The visa application fee has increased to 1,270 New Zealand dollars from 750 due to rising processing costs. A change announced in January 2025 to support Immigration New Zealand's operations. Processing times are now 4 to 8 weeks, but during peak periods like February to March, it could stretch to 10 to 12 weeks, so plan ahead. The Green List, which lists high-demand jobs that New Zealand needs people for, also got a refresh in 2025. Roles like electricians, welders, and aged care nurses were added to the list, bringing the total to over 60 occupations. These jobs, including teaching, IT, and healthcare roles, make it easier to settle long-term in New Zealand. Immigration New Zealand is also cracking down on scams, so you must verify employers on Immigration New Zealand's accredited list to avoid fraud. Another update: employers must now provide a detailed job description in the offer letter, outlining duties, hours, and pay to ensure transparency. These changes aim to protect workers and streamline the process, but they also mean that you've got to be thorough. Now let's see who's eligible. Who can apply for the AEWV? You need a job offer from an accredited New Zealand employer for a role paying at least 29.66 New Zealand dollars per hour for a minimum of 30 hours a week. The job can be low skill, like hospitality or cleaning, or high skill, like nursing, software development, or construction. For low skill jobs, you need at least 6 months of relevant work experience. No degree is necessary. For skilled jobs, especially those on the Green List, you need 2 years of experience or a relevant degree, such as a nursing diploma for healthcare roles or an engineering degree for tech positions. You must be 18 or older and have no serious criminal convictions like fraud or violent crimes. If you've spent 24 months in New Zealand across multiple visits, you'll still need a police clearance certificate from your country. Health requirements include a medical exam with a chest X-ray if you've lived 6 months or more in high-risk countries in the past 5 years. Immigration New Zealand lists approved doctors on their website. Check immigration.gov.nz for details. You also need proof of 2,000 New Zealand dollars for a return ticket, shown through bank statements, a sponsor's letter, or a travel agency booking. The AEWV is open for applications year-round, but you must apply before starting work. If you're unsure about your eligibility, use the Visa Checker tool on immigration.gov.nz or browse job listings on seek.co.nz to match your skills. Let's move to the application process. Here's the AEWV application process in 5 detailed steps. Step 1. Secure a job offer. You need a confirmed offer from an accredited New Zealand employer for a role that meets visa requirements. New Zealand has over 25,000 job vacancies in 2025, especially in healthcare, tech, construction and hospitality. According to seek.co.nz, search for visa sponsorship or AEWV jobs on seek.co.nz or trademi.co.nz or nukiwis.co.nz. Focus on rural areas like Dunedin, Palmerston North or Hawke's Bay, where there's less competition. Use free CV templates on canva.com or zeddy.com to create a professional resume highlighting your experience. Apply to 15 to 25 jobs to increase your chances, tailoring each application with a 200-word cover letter explaining why you're a great fit. The job offer letter must include your role, pay, hours, and proof the employer advertised locally, like a job ad screenshot. Check the employer's accreditation on immigration.gov.nz to ensure they're legit. Unaccredited employers will get your application rejected. Step 2. Gather your documents. You'll need a passport valid for 3 months past your planned stay. For example, if your job ends in December 2025, your passport must be valid until March 2026. Provide one passport photo sized 3.5 by 4.5 centimeters for online upload. Show proof of 2,000 New Zealand dollars for a return ticket with bank statements, a sponsor's letter, or a travel agency booking. Include your job offer letter and the employer supplementary form, INZ 1113, which your employer completes to confirm job details. Prove your work experience, 6 months for low-skilled jobs or 2 years for skilled roles, with references, payslips or signed employer letters. If you've been in New Zealand for 24 months, get a police clearance from your country online. A medical exam, including a chest X-ray, is required if you've lived in high-risk countries. Approved doctors are listed on immigration.gov.nz. Non-English documents need certified translations. Organize all documents as PDFs and keep backups to avoid issues during submission. Step 3. Set up a RealMe account. Immigration New Zealand's online portal is the fastest way to apply, with processing times of 4 to 8 weeks compared to months for paper applications. You need a free RealMe account to submit and track your AEWV application securely. Go to realme.gov.nz and sign up with your email. Verify your identity with a phone number. The process takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll use this account to monitor your visa status or respond to Immigration New Zealand requests. Save your login details in a secure place, like a password manager, to avoid delays. Step 4. Submit your application log into your RealMe account, select AEWV, and complete the online form with your personal details, job offer information, and travel plans. Upload your passport, photo, job offer letter, INZ 1113 form, proof of experience, proof of funds, and any medical or police documents. Pay the 1,270 New Zealand dollars fee using a debit or credit card. Answer health and character questions accurately, as false answers can lead to rejection. Check all uploads for clarity. Blurry or incomplete documents are a common reason for delays. Submit your application as soon as you have your job offer, ideally 3 to 4 months before your start date to account for processing. If you're already in New Zealand, you may qualify for an interim visa to stay legally while your application's reviewed. Step 5. Track and respond to requests. Processing takes 4 to 8 weeks, but it can extend to 10 to 12 weeks during peak periods. Immigration New Zealand may request additional documents like extra work references, a second medical exam, or proof of funds. Check your RealMe account weekly for updates and respond to requests within 7 to 14 days to avoid delays. If approved, you'll receive an e-visa by email, valid for your job's duration up to 3 years. If declined, you'll get a letter explaining why. Common issues include missing documents, unaccredited employers, or insufficient experience. You can reapply after fixing the issue or consult a licensed immigration advisor through workingin-newzealand.com for guidance. Don't make travel plans until your visa's approved to avoid losses. What does holding an AEWV mean for immigrants? It's a massive opportunity for immigrants. You'll earn at least 29.66 New Zealand dollars per hour, with skilled jobs like nursing, IT, or engineering paying 70,000 to 100,000 New Zealand dollars a year. That's enough to save, support family, or enjoy New Zealand's lifestyle. You'll work 30 to 40 hours a week, with overtime possible in sectors like construction or hospitality, boosting your income. The visa lasts up to 3 years, And if you're in a green list role like caregiving, teaching, or welding, you can apply for permanent residency after 2 years. Your partner and dependent children can join you if you earn at least 43,322 New Zealand dollars a year. They can apply for work or study visas, allowing your family to settle together. New Zealand's labor laws protect you with fair wages, safe workplaces, and rest breaks every 5 hours. You're entitled to public health care for emergencies like hospital visits, but private care requires insurance, costing 50 to 100 New Zealand dollars a month. If you work 6 months or more, you get prorated annual leave up to 4 weeks, plus public holidays like Waitangi Day. You can join unions like E2 for workplace support and advice. The AEWV can't be extended beyond 3 years, but you can apply for another work visa, like a skilled migrant visa, or pursue residency if eligible. This visa opens doors to build a stable, prosperous life in New Zealand's welcoming environment. Here's how to boost your chances of success. Apply 3 to 4 months before your job starts to account for processing delays. Target green list jobs like nursing, IT, or welding on seek.co.nz for faster visa processing and residency pathways. Always verify employers are accredited on immigration.gov.nz to avoid scams. Fake job offers are a red flag. Prove your experience with detailed references, pay slips, or employer letters to strengthen your application. Save at least 2,000 New Zealand dollars for a return ticket, plus extra for settling in. Shared flats cost 150 to 200 New Zealand dollars a week in cities like Auckland or Christchurch. Follow up with employers 7 to 10 days after applying with a polite email to show interest, but don't spam them. Never pay for a job offer. Legitimate employers don't charge fees. Boost your skills with free online courses on Allison.com or FutureLearn.com, like caregiving or IT basics, to match green list requirements. Keep checking immigration.gov.nz for policy updates, as rules can change. That's it, everyone. You've got everything you need to land the New Zealand Accredited Employer Work Visa, from updates to eligibility, application steps, and what having the visa means for you. Visit immigration.gov.nz and lock in that job offer to kickstart your travel journey to New Zealand. Subscribe for more videos like this, drop a comment, and share. Your New Zealand dream is within reach. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.